Welcome back friends. We will talk about today Python installation. Python can be easily installed from the python.org. When you click on the download button, Python can be installed right after you complete setup by executing file for your platform. Just install like a game. I will explain step by step. Step 1. Download Python from official website. I will give a link in the description. Step 2. Run the installer and check the boxes that says add a Python to path. Make sure that add Python to path and click on all checkboxes. Step 3. Click install now and wait for the installation to complete. Okay, after the installation of the Python, you make sure that to install Visual Studio Code for the code editing, code typing, getting output. I will explain step by step. That is step 1. You make sure install Visual Studio Code. I will give a link to the description. Step 2. Open Visual Studio Code. Go to extension tab and search Python and install the Python. Create a folder. Click on the file and create a file. Save it as script.py. Step 3. Run Python code in Visual Studio Code. Write a code that print hello Python with Visual Studio Code. That is the first line of the Python program. You can write as a beginner. And you open the terminal and enter the command that python that script.py. That script is a file name, .py is an extension, and you will get the output. You will first line will be printed. We will move to the chapter 1 as a important. In that the modules will come. Modules. A module is a file containing code written by somebody else, usually which can be imported and used in our program to execute programs. Pip is a package manager for Python. You can use pip to install in your system. Pip install Flask. Example, it installs Flask modules, which is used in web development. Types of modules will be discussed now. There are three types of modules in Python: built-in modules, external modules, user-defined modules. Built-in modules pre-installed in Python application. External modules need to install using pip. User-defined modules are created by user. Examples: built-in modules, example like match, random, detect time, comes with a Python application. That is built-in modules that will come from the Python application. External modules are the not built-in and must be installed separately using request. Example, pip install request. Using pip we can be installed the external modules. And user-defined modules, creating own modules by saving the Python code by .py file, extension file. What is pip? We will discuss now pip. What is pip? You think that pip is a storing of Python libraries. Pip is a package installer for Python. Is a command line tool used to install and manage Python libraries and packages. It allows you to easily download and install the third-party modules from the Python package index. Think that pip is a app store for Python libraries. We can install more libraries from the pip. Pythonrepel. Python REPL, read, evaluate, print, loop, is an interactive shell where you can type Python commands, execute them immediately and see the output instantly. It is useful for testing small codes and also easy for debugging and learning Python interactively. Steps to execute. Steps to execute. Open command prompt in Windows, types Python and enter. Execute simple and small code or calculation by entering, can see the output. For example, 3 plus 2, and it will give the output as a 5 as immediately. The last topic of the chapter 1 is comments. Comments are used to write something which the programmer does not want to execute. can be used to mark author, date, or etc. Types of comment. There are two types of commands in Python: single line commands written using the hash for single and short lines, multi-line commands written using comment for long and more lines using the triple inverted commas, and we should be enclosing after writing the comment as a triple inverting commas. Example program. Here is the example, that is a is a variable storing a value of 2 and b is a variable storing a value of 4, that is c is a variable storing a value of a plus b, and print c is equal to, it gives the output 6 because the value of a and b is 2 plus 4, that is 6. That is the comment I will be explain now. Hash value a is equal to 2, so hash value b is equal to 4. These are the single line comments. And the multi-line comments, the c value will be addition operation with two operands a and b, then the result is c. This way we can write the multi-line comment. Because chapter 2 in detail, I will explain more problems and also the programs from chapter 2. It is very important topics to learn the Python. Thank you friends. For more valuable contents, you make sure that subscribe and share. See you in next contents.